We also don't know whether, like, dot ticks would count towards it. I'm guessing not. So this next attempt, we need to figure out when those Guardians of Klandicar spawn. Trackers, keep an eye on track. Um,
There's a message for him.
It seemed to me like it was in the lower 80s when we got that first set. Was it the egg tender thing?
No.
No, they roamed from over here is when I saw them. It was brown, so I thought I was imagining things, and then I saw them sneaking up on the clerics, and that's when I grabbed one. The same direction as the dwarfs and the giants.
I don't see any message for the Guardians. Oh, it says Guardians arrived. Protect the life of Klandicar. Did that message hit us twice then?
Well, we had two different sets of ads. One's the regular Drake ads that the minions that we were looking for, and then there's Drakes were a whole different thing that we weren't expecting.
No, Drakes are the Guardians of Klandicar. The baby dragons are not Drake.
No, well, I mean the initial ones that I aggroed, I've never seen before.
Right, those golden Guardians of Klandakar, which are Drake mobs, were new.
Yes.
So we need to find what point they spawn, and then what point the baby dragons spawn. At least we got the two names, right? It was just two of them plus a pet. I think previously I was trying to tank the pet, so I'll try to tank the pet again. I mean, so what are you saying? Are you wanting to pre-assign the two Guardians of Klandakar? I guess we would potentially need 4 of them.
Well, I don't know if it's necessary if we're going to be careful on a DPS this time just to see what happens.
Yes, we are.
Because I feel the second set of ads could have been avoided if we knew that the first set was going to spawn.
Right, everyone, melee groups and night groups get to our dragon campfire. I'm just gonna call this one so that we know what to do. That's not it, Kavik, the other one. Group 8 come to me at the the western campfire, like the ad campfire. Clerics should be the only people at the banner. And then group 9, you're going to be slightly down here where I'm at now. This should still have line of sight on the dragon. It looks like about 75 away. So hopefully you guys don't take enough AEs that this is going to hurt you. But we want the silence to appear at either group 8 or group 9, ideally. And then all the melee would still be at the other spot. Hopefully you guys will be fine. There's still a shitload of you standing at the banner. Get the fuck away from the banner if you're not a cleric.
Taking my recycling out.
What do we want to do? Only you 5%, 10%?
Do 5%.
So take it to 95 and hold briefly to see if any ads spawn.
Then we can do first supernova on the first set of ads.
Right. Are we starting off with Blender again?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to pull it a little further, I think, Blender. We didn't get it quite where we wanted it that time, I don't think.
All right. More tucked up against the wall and then more to the east, it sounds like.
Slightly more to the east. I don't know if you're going to be able to tuck it closer to the wall, but, do your best.
Only's an expert in tucking, so he can help you.
Only will help you tuck it in.
Puts the lotion in the basket.
Oh. I feel like Shaman, you guys can certainly use Glacial Gift. It's only one nuke. I would just be cognizant that at the time when we're going to have that 12%, so 88, 76, that type of shit, don't, we'll give you a warning saying, hey, we're coming up on the spell counter silence part. Just don't use Glacial Gift at that time. I mean, it looks like you have to be the very last person to nuke, and there's 10 warnings.
Is there a shame message?
Was that Martin?
No.
No shame message? Shame.
No shame message.
Oh, that would be perfect. Klandicar appears at Martin very disgustedly, something like that.
Klandicar calls Martin a piece of shit.
Perfect.
Spreads to allies.
Did I call a 30-second warning yet? Here we go, 30-second warning. So don't go ham on this. Save your epics for the first set of ads, whenever that ends up being. Did Shitty crash?
He must have.
Alliance.
So hold your epics, take it at 95.
Gift of mana.
Shouldn't be standing in front of the dragon.
Fulmination.
Slow down.
Ibadan cast alliance.
Don't do so many dots when we're trying to stop DPS. There's way too many dots for us to be trying to do percent-based intervals. Stop
There's
DPS.
no
Frontal intent.
ad message yet.
Let's take him to 90.
Gently to 90.
Gift of mana.
There it is. Oh, shit.
That was 92%.
It was not 12% at all.
Cast elements.
That was the melee one.
What is it?
That was the melee version.
Take him to 88%.
So where did the silence occur? Or is it not? It's a slow or something?
That one's a point blank around him, the melee one. So here is the spell silence coming up. Don't either.
There's not
Trash is
enough
up.
time to fucking react to that.
The trash is up.
Who got hit with the silence?
Frontal intent.
Group 8.
You don't know that Group 8 got hit?
I did. I don't know about the rest of the group.
I can't really hear you, Graham.
Where were you standing, Ryan?
Funeral dirge.
Right where he
Alliance.
told me to.
Supernova on these ads.
Gift of mana. Lubeo in 5. Epic mini burn.
She was grandstanding.
Let's get casters back on Klandicar.
Fulmination. Ibadan cast alliance. Gift of mana. Cast elements. Gift of mana. Spell gems refreshed. Spell TC. Cast elements.
Take him to 80 and hold.
So that was 86% when I saw those.
Gift of mana.
I think that was 88.
They pat down, so it probably happened at like 90, and then they finally pat to us.
I saw him pop, but you might be right. But I just saw him pop there.
TC over.
Same kind of thing as the Giants.
Let's hold the 80 for a second.
Rear intent.
Stop DPS, we got Dragon Spawn.
Cast elements.
Baby Dragon Spawn.
Gift of mana.
Ermagerd spawned.
Lubeo in 5.
All 4 of them spawned, huh?
Get him buff.
DI red eyes. DI Pajanat. Funeral dirge.
Egg tender, you mean? Okay, so that needs to be charmed.
Space them out.
Martin Spice.
Alliance.
I've got Cliff running Scuttle.
Martin Power as well.
Ranger Auspice. Cop. Gift of mana.
Harissa reflects.
So did bad. They all three might or four might buff
DI's
with
enemy.
that. The reflective
Cast
skills.
Alliance. Frontal intent. Rear intent. Cast elements. DI Centaur.
So make
Neat.
note of the ones that
Yeah,
have
that's
reflect in guild chat, please.
It might be a belly reflect. I don't know.
There was a
There's
bump.
a
Cast
buff.
self-action.
Make sure
Okay.
we're getting these ads slowed, guys.
Oh, it's Harissa says reflective scale. It's only a 25% chance. So it doesn't seem
Cast
like
elements.
worth worrying about too much yet.
Gift of mana. Funeral Dirge.
Epic's ready.
Epic's ready. Epic mini burn.
Epic mini burn.
Auspice over. Cast elements.
Oh, mine is loose.
Frontal intent.
I think I have 2.
Rear intent. Cast elements. Quick time.
Sorry.
Firewalker's Alliance activate. Lbeo in 5. Cast elements.
Charming
Fire in 5.
up. Okay, so that still works. Come back to the campfire and DPS the boss. I assume so.
Cop. Gift
Is
of
that
mana.
a timed thing, Finn?
Gift of mana.
Is what timed?
The dragons going inactive. The drakes.
Yep. Just the baby dragons though. The guardians.
Cast
Pretty
elements.
sure we're gonna have to kill still.
So
Frontal
that
intent.
time silence happened at the dragon.
Guardians coming.
Rear intent.
God. Yep. There they are.
All DPS on the guardian.
Lbeo in 5. Gift of
Red
mana.
Eye's power.
Funeral Dirge. Cop. Cast elements.
Thanks. Pick up those new ads.
DI Disney. Paragon.
Red, how many of these you got?
We need to swap to these.
1 now.
To these
Defensive
other
elements.
ones.
Go the red one or the yellow ones, Finn?
Just one. Looks like we're doing yellows. Remember, they will de-aggro like that, and we'll have to re-aggro and bring them back.
Cast elements.
And they need to be
Kill
tanked
the
closer
Guardian
to the
of
cave.
Klandicar until they get back.
Frontal intent. Epic's ready.
Epic's ready.
Rear intent.
Epic mini burn.
Epic mini burn.
So we need to pull these back further, kind of like where the reset point is, past that campfire.
Lbeo in 5. Ibadon Cast Alliance. Cast elements. TC over.
If they aren't stripping debuffs, tanks, just make sure you guys keep your protest dot on them, so they'll always re-aggro.
Do we want to get on the dragon in
Cast epic
between,
infuse.
Finn, or
Might
Cast
as
elements.
well. If you're a melee, range people can still
Guardian dropping on
try and
Tricotics.
re-aggro them.
Recast Guardian on Tricotics.
But as long as they're all dotted up, they should all just come
Get
back.
that cooldown down at least. Every time they reset, we should be able to at least get one of them down.
Gift of mana. Cast elements. Spell gems refreshed. Frontal intent. Rear intent.
Dots
Back on
still
the dragon.
tick. Yeah, dots still tick on them, it
5.
looks like, when they're
Spell gems
inactive.
refreshed.
So
Cast
make sure you
elements.
guys load
Gift of
these
mana.
guys up.
Gift of mana. Gift of mana.
Do the next cooldown.
TC over.
Finn, are you saying you want them closer to the wall to be tanked or further from the wall?
Just past the
Sparkly wall.
campfire. I don't care if they're on the. They need to be far away from Sparkly Wall.
Alliance.
If we tank them far enough away, you tanks don't even have to move when they go inactive because they'll just still be in line of sight.
Back on the dragon till these re-aggro.
Cast elements. Frontal intent.
Get that yellow cooldown down.
Ibad on cast alliance. Rear intent. Gift of mana. Gift of mana. Spell TC.
Watch that aura.
AO in 5. Cast elements.
Get out of that aura made.
Fulmination. Gift of mana.
Epics ready.
Epics ready. Cast elements. Gift of mana. Recast Geomantra.
Back on the cooldown.
TC over.
Where's the cooldown?
He vanished.
Make sure you guys pull pets off when they do that, please.
Get on the giant for now.
Like, pull pets off right now and put them on the giant.
Egg hatching
Frontal
dragon.
intent. Bard epic. Rear intent.
Let's not do DPS on this till we get some of these ads down. We're just gonna fuck us.
Kovac Spice. Coldane's coming back.
Cooldown's here. Get on him.
Cast elements.
Pull
Alliance.
the giant further past that campfire on the wall.
Guys, got to be loading up these dots.
Cast elements.
The boss.
Scat Daddy power.
Frontal intent. Cup.
On the giant.
Ibad on cast alliance. Rear intent. Gift of mana. Funeral dirge.
More drakes.
Good Drake's picked up and debuffed. Focus on the giant.
AO in 5.
Tim, did you ever hit live?
Fulmination. Bifold up. DI Horatio. TC over. Cast elements.
Are you tanks getting a frontal at all from the Guardians?
Apex of the elements.
Nope, not that I
May
noticed.
expire.
Okay. We don't need to spread them out then. You guys can just take them on top of
Auspice.
the ad we're killing. So you have splashes.
Alliance.
Check Alliance on your tank.
Give the mana. Paragon. Cast elements.
Let's get on the Crom Riff.
Fulmination.
Still see the Guardian dropping like people are on it. We need to be on the Giant.
Frontal 10.
Don't wait for it to get to its tank
Cast
spot.
elements.
Run to it and
Rear
kill
intent.
it.
Give the mana.
Dots will finish it. Yep, there it is.
Leo in 5.
Well, hopefully we have to do that every 10 or so percent, because that was fun.
I agree.
Cast
I
elements.
think we had 2 of those happen when we did it with Absor.
I really enjoy raids that take
Recast
like
epic and fierce eye.
45 minutes or so.
Buff red eyes, please.
Trekkers keep an eye
Give them up.
out for new spawns.
Epic mini burn.
Epic mini burn. Cast elements.
Should be the caster's silence
Ibon on
soon.
Cast Alliance. TC over. Frontal intent. Rear intent.
They do bad stuff to us. You're not getting Rolling Stones debuff? Was that the rainbow one?
Yes, it is the rainbow one.
There goes.
The white one is it does a slow on enemy mobs.
There's an egg tender running back.
Who got silence?
Cast elements. Give the mana. Recast shield.
Guardians up.
Top DPS on the boss. Get on the Guardian. Killian, is your power available?
Give the mana. Cop.
Go ahead and pull the stray one to the one we're currently on.
Quick time. Rear intent. Give the mana.
Kilgore has power.
It's one
Leo
That's
in
picked up.
Give the mana.
You can if you want red.
Keep
That's
made
what I said
up.
it was just gonna be like a slow
Give it
on
one.
them.
Made up, please.
Cannot be losing 2 tanks back to back like that, guys.
Walker's
He fucking grounded me with my 2-hand up.
The Warriors rebuffed.
Hey, Centaur, is your fort up still?
No, it's down from the last one.
Horatio?
Somebody get that egg tender. Never mind.
Do we want to wait a second for rebuffs? Kind of recover.
Frontal intent.
I'm okay.
Epic's ready.
Rear intent. Epic's ready.
Just keep me
Cast
up and
elements.
get those guys buffed and carry on.
Spell gems refreshed. Give the mana.
As long as we can carry the next round ads.
Leo in 5. Paragon. Bifold up. Skyfire. Cast elements. Spell gems refreshed.
I think he messed with the directional timers again.
Which warrior died first? Was it Blender?
Yeah.
You almost ready to go?
Ibad on
I'm
cast
ready.
alliance.
I'm ready.
I didn't use anything.
Spell gems
Go
refreshed.
for it, Treco.
Spell gems refreshed.
Another egg tender spawn.
Keep Treco up.
Fulmination.
Micro, please.
Cast elements.
We got 4
Give the mana.
dragons.
TC over.
You
Big
guys good on
dragons going
buffs
in.
on group 1? Get a damn
the mana.
slow on Klandicar.
Guardians are up too.
Got a
Is that just
D-store
frontal
slow on
intent?
the thing.
Oh, just guardians, my
I
bad.
still need
I got another
shaman
one
buffs
coming in.
Rear intent.
Incoming.
and ranger buffs if
Give them on.
possible.
I got you, Draco.
Who needs ranger buffs?
I got him.
Epic
Epic
mini
mini
burn.
burn.
Lbeo in 5. Funeral
Rod
dirge.
as well.
Give the mana. Point blank in
You
5.
good now?
Recast epic and fierce eye.
Yeah.
Ibad on cast alliance. ITC. Give the mana. Cast elements. Funeral dirge. Give the mana. Fulmination. Recast Geomantra.
We sold out
Ibad
of
on
Paragon.
cast alliance.
Charm that egg tender.
Scout will have one in 4 minutes.
You got a Druid Alliance on. You want the Shaman instead?
Yes, block the Druid Alliance.
The new one's the same as all
Cast
for everybody.
There's issues
Yeah.
with the new alliances.
Oh,
Frontal intent.
neat.
They don't stack. Or they
Alliance.
No, they fixed it.
overwrite. Oh, they did?
They fixed it.
Okay, now we're getting the baby
Give the
dragons.
mana.
Foolish pups. Must be talking to Finn.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Cast
What the
elements.
fuck is that?
9.
There's 7.
Egg tender just spawned.
The egg tender charmed.
Tanks burn some fucking glyphs and stuff. Stay alive. Get these things debuffed.
Do you
I'm
want to see
trying
there's a
to
burn
tank
check?
A lot of these here, guys.
D-Imidrose.
God damn it.
There's a despawn on timer, so burn check
D-I-Centaur.
potentially.
What are you saying? Burn the boss?
Yeah.
Then burn the boss.
Burn them quick because all the tanks are dead. I think.
Can you do spice Kovacs?
Supernova on the boss.
Funeral dirge.
Remember, they've all got frontals, so spread them out if possible.
I think half the tanks died immediately.
Cast elements.
Are they kiteable?
TC over. Improved twin cast faded. Frontal intent.
I wouldn't think with the frontals.
Rear intent.
Frontal, that hurt. Rip.
Ouch.
Spell gems refreshed.
Were any of
Lbeo
those
in 5.
leftovers from our first set?
No. There were 9 that popped at once.
D-I
That was
Daily.
fucking ridiculous.
D-I Grand.
That took us long
Point
enough that
blank in
we're
5.
not gonna do. I don't think there's any reason to try another attempt on that.
Cast elements.
I think we saw most of what was gonna happen. Hopefully we can actually make some feedback on this shit.
Epic
The
ready.
whatever's going on with those giants and Kuldane in the middle there was stupid. Was it only one set?
We only
Yeah.
got it once this time.